Get it done tonight, guys. Dave Roberts going for number 1,000. Dodgers and A's, the middle game from West Sacramento. Steven and Ike, take it away.
Thanks so much, John. Welcome back to West Sacramento. The Dodgers and A's continuing the series at Sutter Health Park, and the Dodgers looking to lock up the series and also get Dave Roberts his 1,000th career victory. And the Dodgers trying to stay rolling on the road. They've won 6 of the first 7 on this road trip. They are 26-14 away from Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium this year, and obviously atop all the standings in the major leagues. Saying hello from the broadcast booth once again next to Eric Karros. I'm Stephen Nelson. Kirsten Watson is standing by. But Ike, as you look at this one, the Dodgers started this series with a bang. More specifically, 3 of them, 3 home runs.
Right, they've been swinging the bat extremely well on this road trip, and it didn't stop at all last night. People were talking about this possibly being a trap series. There's no such thing as trap or anything with this ball club. You take a look at this road trip, almost 7 runs per game. Offensively this year as a whole on the road, they're over 6 games. This is a crazy thing. In the National League West, there's only 1 team with a positive run differential, and that's Los Angeles Dodgers, and that's plus 157.
Wow. Well, one marker that they're also chasing tonight is a 10th victory for Justin Robleski.
Yeah, he's been absolutely dynamic this entire year, and really he's a guy that, you know, they didn't expect him to fill this role and have this type of success. You take a look at the numbers right there. In the league, 3rd in walks per 9, opponents average 214, tied for 1st in wins. He can take the victory this evening. So he has just been, he's been unexpected, and he has pitched like an all-star. He throws well tonight. He should be in Philadelphia.
He's got an all-star case. Dave Roberts has a Hall of Fame case, and he's 1 victory away from 1,000. Kirsten Watson, what can you share?
Yeah, Stephen, he sure is, and he's very much looking forward to hopefully a toast this evening. I was talking to the players this afternoon as to what makes Dave Roberts such a remarkable manager, and they said not only is it what he does in the dugout on the field, how he trusts his gut, how he makes the decisions for this team, but more importantly, it's how he takes care of his players off the field and how he cares about them, their families, and who they are as men, and also how he can bring such stars with big personalities together to play for the team on the name on the jersey, not on the name for the back of their jersey. So they are looking forward to hopefully picking up this win tonight and giving him his 1,000th career managerial win, guys.
It's a question of when, not if, you'll become the fastest 1,000 in modern baseball history. Just step aside for one moment. When we come back, Shohei Ohtani will lead off for the Dodgers on Sportsnet LA.
If you're seeing Dodgers and A's, Dave Roberts going for his 1,000th career win. Justin Robleski looking for his 10th win of the season, trying to become the first starting pitcher to reach 10 wins. Jerry, what do you expect from Robo as he continues to make a push to make the All-Star team?
He has been outstanding. The command, him working fast, and not giving up free passes, that is a key, especially in this ballpark. Make them put the ball in play and make them earn their way on the bases.
Yeah, regardless of it being supposed to hitter friendly, you can't change your game. You still got to go out there and pitch to contact, not be afraid. And the way his makeup is, I don't think he's afraid.
Dodgers have gotten him a lot of run support throughout the season. Hopefully they get more tonight. 17 hits in the series opener last night. It will be Shohei Ohtani leading things off for the Dodgers coming up next.
On Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Carl's Jr. The real sourdough star is back at Carl's Jr. Get it for just $5.99 for a limited time. And by your Southern California Lexus dealer, who invites you to test drive a Lexus today. On Monday night, the Dodgers won 9-3, the 5th time this season. They had 17 hits in a single game, and already the 3rd time on this road trip that the offense has gotten that hot. Home run drought snapped by Pages and Muncy, and the home runs keep on coming from Shohei Ohtani. StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud, illustrating each of the 17 hits en route to the series opening win. And that victory was number 999 for Dave Roberts. Some of the accolades for hey, all right, almost went down. Top step. We want you to make it to the end of tonight, which could be victory 1,000. Some of the accolades that'll be on that plaque in Cooperstown one day down the road. Dodgers starting lineup presented by your SoCal Help Pro Honda dealers. It is essentially the same as last night. The one change in the 7th spot, Tommy Edman starting at third base instead of Max Muncy. But Ohtani, Pages, and Freeman, the first 3 due up for certain in this first inning. On the mound for the A's, it's the veteran left-hander Jeffrey Springs.
Well, it hadn't been pretty for Mr. Springs, and you take a look at that home runs allowed. Last night, Gage Jump came into the game not allowing a home run all year. Jeffrey Springs has allowed 22, and he's going against a Dodger lineup that hit 3 of them last night. For him to be good, he's going to have to nail that slider all night long. I mean, that's the bottom line. Everything is going to revolve around that. He's had a real tough June. He can't wait to get out of this month. An ERA of almost 10. But again, you watch. If the slider's on, he's got a shot. If not,
22 home runs allowed this year. He's given up at least 1 in each of his last 8 starts. His first pitch is ball 1, and game 2 is underway on this Tuesday night. Shohei was 2 for 5 with a 3-run blast. 10 of his last 36 hits have been home runs. That sound off the bat.
and that was a sweeper. You know, he hadn't hit that well against left-handed breaking balls. Took care of that last night. 3-run shot.
That was a 5-game hitting streak. Springs misses away. 5 consecutive with a hit, 9 straight reaching base safely. Hitting .297, an OPS of .958. And no longer the starting pitcher tomorrow. Dodgers pushing him back to Friday against the Padres. Springs 2-1. Ohtani bounces the ball toward the middle. At second, Kuroda Grauer throws across his body to get Shohei. And out number 1.
Nice play by Grauer. Again, we saw it last evening. Pretty athletic these days, especially up the middle. Able to just flip it over there. Great body control.
Yeah, the A's without their starting middle infield. Jacob Wilson, the shortstop. Zach Geloff, the second baseman. Not to mention Tyler Soderstrom, one of their big sluggers, also down. So here's Andy Pages. He went deep last night. Broke a 3-3 tie in the 4th. Home run number 16, but his first in 17 games.
Yeah, good to see Andy. He got a 2-0 slider and certainly didn't miss it. Now, I got to say something on this first pitch. It was off the plate, and Andy 100% wanted to challenge it, and to his credit, he did not. So there has been some growth. There's no question. It was a great move by Andy.
Another one that is called strike 2 against him. It's Steven Jashinsky, the home plate umpire tonight. Tom Hanahan at first, Ron Kolpa at second, Manny Gonzalez at third.
2 times this at bat. Did not challenge. Great job, Andy Pages.
Lays off a low change.
Lovely shadows right there. Nice shot, but don't want to hit in that.
Pages going to try and hit this 2-2. It's fouled on the first base side. On that one swing last night, Pages had as many RBIs. He had the previous 17 games combined. It's been a lengthy cold spell, but Pages, as we have seen, is as streaky as anybody. When he gets hot, look out. And that's going to get over the net foul. Another 2-2. Fouled out of the glove. Let's go downstairs to Kirsten.
Thanks, Stephen. Well, last night when we were talking to Andy about his home run, right when we asked him the question, Teoscar Hernandez walked by and he goes, "It's because he's happy that I'm back." And he responded, "Yes, I am." So, guys, you were right.
Thank you, Kirsten. The power of friendship. The 8th pitch to Pages. Nub foul. Putting together a heck of a fight here, EK, after a couple tough calls early.
Yeah, really nice job just fighting off another pitch. And again, this is a type of guy that you want to continue to see pitches. We highlighted 22 home runs allowed. Just a matter of time before he leaves something out over the plate.
On the 9th pitch from Springs, Pages with a base hit up the gut. A top step clapping for Pages and a 1-out single. Well earned.
Didn't hit it all that hard, but he found some space. 80 miles an hour off the bat. Got in on him a little bit, but again, just to work the count, to see that many pitches, to continue to stay alive. Excellent AB by Andy.
Freddie Chance greeting Freddie Freeman to the plate. Another multi-hit game for number 5 last night. 2 for 5 with a ribby. He's batting .500 in his last 6 games. There's the numbers in those last 6. 12 for 24. 4 doubles, 4 walks, 5 driven in. The 2-0 is in the dirt. Ball 3. Springs in his 9th major league season, 2nd with the A's, was a trade acquisition from Tampa Bay. He was great for the Rays, and so the A's had to give up a lot to get him. On 3-0, Freeman takes the top the zone, called a strike, and Freeman's going to issue the first ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile. Freddie knew.
Los Angeles retains.
The Dodgers trying to brew something up here in the first. Pages the second. Freeman aboard. Betts digging in. Brings a 6-game hitting streak into Tuesday. And he's reached in 14 of his last 15 games. Average up 70 points from where it was after May 25th at $165. Now hitting .235. Lifts one to left field, going after Meneses. He's not going to get it. Pages is going to wheel home and score. An RBI base hit for Mookie. And the Dodgers up early.
Dodgers haven't hit it hard this inning, but they do have a run. That thing coming off the bat at 79 miles an hour, so 2 balls hit under 80. Plus a winning challenge by Freddie, and the Dodgers are on the board.
And not done yet. They have Springs cornered for Teoscar Hernandez. Still only 1 out. Teoscar was 2 for 5 with a run scored last night. His first game since May 27th. Back off the injured list where he was with a hamstring injury. Fly to right. Thomas using his glove to battle the sun. He reaches up, makes the catch, and will get the job done. Freeman tags and scores, and a sacrifice fly to double the lead.
Nice AB by Teo. Not trying to do too much. Flips it out to right center. So 2 balls, not hit that hard. A successful challenge, a sac fly. Again, the Dodgers just score in so many different ways. 2 runs already.
Ball 1 to Kyle Tucker. Tucker had 2 hits and a walk, scored once. Now it's, does he back it up? He has produced just 1 time this year, consecutive multi-hit games. Two balls and a strike. Busy first inning for the lefty Springs. The next pitch he throws will be number 25. Betts takes the lead. He'll stay on the base. Watch strike 2.
I mean, right now, if you look at this inning, the at-bat of the inning for me, Andy Pott has 9-pitch at-bat, continued to battle, ended up with a base hit. Showed a lot of patience.
Springs 2-2. Fouled away. It's the first time Pius has had a hit that deep into an AB since July 12th of last year.
Yeah, you don't see it often, right? I mean, they were again the patience, and look at I've been on Andy a couple times, you know, with the challenge, and he had 2 opportunities where he wanted to and he didn't.
Full count on Tucker. So we've seen,
and again, you want to see some maturation, and as long as you're learning from it, it's great. And like I said, that at bat.
And that the lessons you were talking about, it's not just for Pius, it's really team wide and league wide.
So let me tell you something. If he challenges there and loses, you think Freddie challenges next at bat? No chance.
Tucker swings and strikes out on a fastball, but the Dodgers scored 2, an early lead for Justin Robleski. Kotsay putting out this starting lineup. It's Bolte, Langeliers, and Kurtz, the first 3. Jonah Heim again, the DH. Joey Meneses starting in left. Colby Thomas in right. The A's Max Muncy at third, batting 7th. Alika Williams at short, and Josh Kuroda-Grauer at second. Justin Robleski, unbeaten in his last 2 starts. It actually, you look at a tough 3-start stretch in May. Since then, he's undefeated. Going for victory number 10 today. His first pitch is a ball outside on Bolte.
Well, this place is going to present a test. You see, this will be his 14th game started. 214 average against, but this is a fastball hitting team, and Robo relies on the fastball. Take a look at it. He's going to throw it over 50% of the time. He's a fastball slider guy. Now, if you look back at his last start against Minnesota, he threw a lot of changeups, more so than any other time, and he was effective with it. So you just wonder, what do things look like this evening? Is he going to change his arsenal? But you can bet on that fastball.
Squares the count, 2-2. Robleski has given the Dodgers a chance to win seemingly every time he takes the ball. The team has won 10 of his 13 starts entering tonight. Tied for first in the National League in wins, 3rd in walk rate, 6th in home run rate, 8th in ERA and average against.
Yeah, doing everything that a pitcher needs to do. And quite frankly, the offense has helped him as well. Robo averages 6.15 runs per game. That's 4th in the NL of support. Already has a 2-run lead this evening.
His payoff to Bolte. Struck him out with some high heat.
Goes to the fastball way out of the zone. Gets the youngster very aggressive.
1 strikeout down, 6 to go. Dodgers can total 7 to get you free Jumbo Jacks once again tomorrow at a Jack in the Box in LA. This is with the changeup to Langoliers, the power hitting backstop. Front runner to start the All-Star game for the AL at that position. Toward the Dodger dugout. On a 1-1, Langoliers pulls it to third. Diving stop, Edman. Tommy's throw not in time. But he holds Langoliers to an infield single as opposed to a 1-out double.
Tommy does a nice job at getting to his feet, but Langoliers a good athlete, easily beats him. Nothing Tommy can do there at all. Ball not hit all that hard, 82 miles an hour off the bat. Tommy had to field it deep.
Perfect first pitch, strike 1 on Kurtz. And what a weapon in luxury Tommy Edman is to a roster, especially now that he's healthy. Big swing and a miss from the Big Amish, as they call him. Rookie of the year last season. Had a tremendous start this year. Has cooled off a little bit of late, but still the most feared bat that the A's have. Does not chase the sweeper from Robleski. New wrinkle in his arsenal that has him giddy. On a 1-2. Check swing, no swing. Okay. So that gives an extra life. Called strike 3. Front door breaking ball to punch the ticket of Kurtz.
Yeah, it's a great pitch. The only thing that could have got any better right there is if Kurtz wanted to challenge that pitch. Just froze him. Really a nice job of mixing things up by Robo.
Now the switch hitter Jonah Heim. Fly ball right field, pushing Tucker back. It's over his head, and one hops off the warning track. Langoliers is going to get waved home. The relay home is late. And so it's now 2-1. You see Tucker as he's going back. He was holding the glove up, perhaps lost in the sun momentarily.
Yeah, tough outfield right now. Even with all that, you know, Heim still at first base. He hit the ball hard. And you see, I don't think he saw it. And look, he's not going to get it. That ball was hit so hard over his head. 104 miles an hour off the bat.
Generally speaking, if you want to get Justin Robleski, you better get him early. It's the 13th earned run in the first or second inning for him this season. An ERA north of 4 in those 2 frames. Ball and a strike on Joey Meneses. One and 2. Ground ball. Edman again. This time he gets him. Tommy holding the line and keeping the Dodgers up 2-1.
Edman flashing the leather. This ball coming off the bat at 104. That's all he needed. He needed the ball to be smoked down there. Gets up, makes a good strong throw. Runner not even in the picture. Heck of a play by Tommy.
Robleski giving him some love. 2-1 Dodgers starting the second. After some defense, Edman will try to provide some offense. Got a breather last night on the bench for the series opener. So far this year, 10 games for Edman, inning 333. 9 games with a plate appearance. He's reached multiple times in 6 of those games. Grounds one to the left side. Williams with the backhand. The throw is off the front of the Dodger dugout. And fortunate for both Edman and Kurtz that they avoid a collision down there.
I mean, Williams does a nice job of surrounding this thing, and he gets it backhanded, and he's moving towards first. He just doesn't square himself up enough. Like he had time, and you see Tommy avoiding Nick Kurtz. That would not have been pretty.
Scored E6. So leadoff Dodger aboard for Miguel Rojas. Back-to-back starts for Rojas against the left-handed starting pitcher because EK, he's been owning him.
Yeah, he really has. You take a look at that OPS, 854. You know, he's doing it when he starts. He's doing it when he comes off the bench. It doesn't matter the situation. If it's left-handed out there, advantage Rojas.
And the last 14 games, he's batting north of 400, 409. 2 for 3 last night with a double. Three and 0 against Springs. So EK, you said at the hop of today's telecast that if Springs was going to be good, he needed his slider to be good. In the first inning, it was not. Through 6 of them, only 1 of them was a strike.
Yeah, I mean, 34 pitches so far, only 17 strikes.
That's a 4-pitch walk. The first 2 on in front of Dalton Rushing. As Rojas hits the first, we'll listen to this word from Cerritos Auto Square.
The Cerritos Auto Square sells so many cars because they have low prices, and they have low prices because they sell so many.
Second walk in as many innings for the Dodgers. Strike to Rushing, who has hits, runs scored, and RBIs in each of the last 2 games he's played.
Yeah, Rushing had a nice RBI base hit, a pitch on the outer part of the plate. Flipped it into right field last night against the lefty.
0-2. Bottom of the order was a problem for the A's last night. 5 through 9 in the Dodger lineup was active throughout. Called the ball, a challenge coming from Langoliers. And try and get Springs the first out at the inning. And he does.
Calls no return, the pitch is a strike.
So Rushing retired. Runners stay put as the lineup turns over.
Well, similar situation for Shohei as last night. 2 runners on, facing the lefty. Lefty likes his breaking ball. Shohei likes the right field seats.
And the winds have picked up, blowing straight out toward right center field. And they seem to be gusting pretty good right now. So we'll see if Shohei can put one in the jet stream. Hasn't had one to hit yet. 2-0. Bounces a slider foul. Goes chasing. Springs 2-2. Ohtani pokes it in the air to right. Thomas makes the catch, and the runners hold. So the first 2 get on, and then the next 2 have been retired. So it'll be up to Andy Pages here in the second.
You take a look at his last at bat. You see, there are a couple pitches here that, you know, he wanted to challenge. He doesn't, which is a great move on his part. Fouls off a bunch of pitches, goes 9 deep, and ends up getting a base hit. Then starts the inning off. They end up scoring 2, and it all revolved around Andy having that big at bat.
2 on, 2 out. 2-1 Dodgers in the second. Jeffrey Springs is just 2 for 11 now. First pitch strikes.
Oh, he's walking a tightrope, right? I mean, he is living right on the edge.
The Dodgers looking to tip him over. The runners initially started to go, then Edmonds stopped at second. That forced Rojas to stop at first, and he was able to retreat safely.
I mean, you see the Kurtz playing so far off the bag and really can't give ground. Second baseman playing near second.
Three balls and no strikes. With Freddie Freeman lurking on deck.
I mean, here's the thing, though. It's, you know, as good as Andy has been driving in runs, if it's a pitch he likes, I'm letting him swing.
So, fastball north of the zone, fouled back for strike 1. Pages this year batting .342 with runners in scoring position. He's driven in 48 in these spots. Popped him up. First base side and foul ground. Inning over. Dodgers get Edmonds and Rojas aboard, but nobody can bring them in, so it remains 2-1.
The Journey to 30 sweepstakes presented by T-Mobile is the ultimate bucket list. Enter now for your chance to win trips to all 30 ballparks. Visit MLB.com/journey to 30 sweeps.
2-1 Dodgers. Robleski's first pitch of the second, fouled back by Colby Thomas. Robleski had 2 strikeouts in the first. But the A's had 2 base hits, including one from Jonah Heim. And now a hit from Thomas. Leadoff knock to start the second.
I really don't care what kind of stuff you have in this ballpark, you're going to give up hits. I mean, that just, what you've got to do is what Eric Lauer did last night, and that is just, you limit the damage. That's why I think he did a great job. His line might not look overwhelming, but quality start, and just, I mean, he pitched last night.
Well, these two lefties have been win day for the Dodgers. I mean, look, you got other guys who are also win day. Most days is Wednesday, but Eric Lauer, the Dodgers are perfect in the games that he starts, and Justin Robleski 9-2 on the mound, scratching 10 wins. Ball and a strike on Max Muncy. There's Lauer.
It's another one. What a nice find he's been. You know, just as far as eating up innings, taking down those starts, and doing it well.
Putting up zeros.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the Dodgers have done so well the last few years, is they've figured out a way to navigate that 162 game season without taxing some of the guys that they're going to use in the postseason. You know, and that's a credit to the scouting. It's a credit to the development. It's a credit to this coaching staff. It's been great to watch.
Muncy down swinging. Third punch out for Robleski. One away in the second.
So Robo is going up and out of the zone. We saw him do it to Bolt, the very first hitter of the game. You see this pitch, this is almost over the umpire's mask. Muncy thinks he can get it. It's almost like he's going after a piñata. Not happening.
3 strikeouts down, 4 to go to get 7 and get you a free jumbo deck tomorrow in LA after you buy a large drink. Strike 1 fouled back by Alika Williams, the shortstop in the 8th spot of the order. And I heard you call Justin Robleski Robo.
Am I not supposed to?
Well, according to our friend Pedro Martinez, the Hall of Famer, there's a new nickname for the Dodger southpaw, and that's the Shark. And it is a nickname that has swept through the Dodger clubhouse. Miguel Rojas is leading the charge. Max Muncy right along with him.
Trying to make it stick. Is it a compliment? Is it flattering, or is
yes, because he's a shark in the water the way he navigates.
Oh, is that what?
Yes.
Is that why Pedro?
Yes, he's like there's a lot of sharks there in the beaches, Southern California, and they have another one in the rotation. I'm paraphrasing what Petey said. So now
it's because he's swimming in the water looking for prey. Is that what you're telling me, Nelly? Or are you just making that up right now?
No, I was because. I'm not making.
I know he said shark, but I want to know why he said shark.
We'll FaceTime Petey between innings, and we'll get his full explanation. Still 1-2 on Williams. So they have a gesture. Obviously, we're not on camera, so we can't see, but they basically put a shark fin in the middle of their forehead. On the ground to short. Betts gets it to Rojas. Here's the turn and a double play. That's 0 put up by Robleski. Keep it 2-1.
The first 40,000 fans on July 6th will take home an exclusive Freddie Freeman 18th inning walk-off bobblehead presented by 76. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more information.
Freddie sprays one down the left field line. It's a fair ball. He stands up at second with a leadoff double. Double number 569 for Freeman. Now 4 from passing Bud Rodriguez and Robinson Cano. Strike one to Betts. Mookie 1 for 1, drove in the Dodgers' first run of the night. Runner in scoring position. Mookie now 5 for 14 on this road trip with RIP. 357 average. Pulled to left. Meneses over to his left. And he'll hold Freddie on second.
Saw Freddie, though. He was off the bag, and then he jetted back to second and acted like he was tagging. Took a couple hard steps and forced the throw to third.
Mookie drove in the first run. Teoscar Hernandez drove in the second. A sacrifice fly that made it 2-0. It's now 2-1. Dodgers have a chance to get the run back here in the third. Six of the first 12 Dodgers reaching safely against Springs. But the lead just won. Stranded runners in each of the first 2 innings. High fastball beats Teo 0-2.
Springs right now throwing 2 pitches out of the zone, went outside and then elevated right there. Got Teo to offer to both.
One and two. A 1-2. Popped up. Going back from first, Kurtz. He'll give way to Kuroda. Grauer, and he falls back and makes the catch. Overran it at first, but he recovered. We record an athletic second out.
Again, not pretty, but showing the athleticism just to be able to control his body and grab it at the last minute. He's overrun that thing, and now he realizes it's like, oh no. Just sticks out the glove, and really great body control right there to even grab that thing. Navigation system wasn't great, but
no.
Yeah, he's like, whew, man. That is.
The Dodgers had one sunball yesterday. It was Kyle Tucker, and he's at the plate now. The Dodgers counting on him to continue the third. In the second, they had runners on first and second, no outs. Couldn't get anybody in. Freeman's leadoff double in danger of being squandered here in the third. 2-0.
Dodgers with runners in scoring position tonight. They started 1 for 1. They had the sac fly, but since then they are 0 for their last 5.
That's outside, ball 3. Green light, and tips a fastball. Started the 4th time 15 batters into spring start that he has gone 3-0 in the count. Like you said, EK, walking the tightrope. Ball 4. Kia would like a word. So it's Tommy's turn. Reached on an error as the leadoff man in the second. 11 hits so far this year, 7 of them with men on base. That's what he's got in front of him here. Drives one to straightaway center field. Bolte going back at the wall. It's off the batter's eye. Tommy's first tank of 2026.
.106 off the bat. Tommy gets a slider. He does not get this thing in. It's down the middle part of the plate. That's a 23rd home run that Springs has allowed, and the month of June continues to be a nightmare. We talked about it, a 10 ERA coming in this month, and it just got higher.
That might have put a dent in the batter's eye.
Right? You know, that's the thing you just mentioned, that Springs had been walking that tightrope, and he'd been on the verge of having a big inning, and he looked like he was going to escape right here. Leadoff double, then 2 outs, a walk, and bam, 3 runs just like that.
Suddenly 5-1 LA. Upstairs ball 1 on Rojas. Bouncing ball to second, and that'll do it for the 3rd inning. But Tommy Edman makes sure that they don't leave empty-handed. That's a rocket for a 3-run homer. Back-to-back world champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Good times. Robleski drops in a curve for strike 1, the bottom of the 3rd. Tommy Edman had the defense early on, and then the power in the bat. A home run off the batter's eye. 428 feet. His longest home run as a Dodger, the 2nd longest of his MLB career. Fouled away, strike 2. Facing the rookie Kuroda Grauer, just his 2nd major league game. Debuted last night. Special debut at that. In the dirt, 2-2. 3 for 4 with a double, an RBI, a run scored, and a couple special chats with future Hall of Famers Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. Slices one to right. Tucker over. 1 away. So that completes the first trip through the order for Robleski. Strike 1 to Bolte, the center fielder, at the top of the order.
Retired Bolte with a strikeout in that first at bat, and he got him swinging at a pitch fastball up out of the zone. See if he can work ahead here and do the same thing.
He does get ahead with that fastball at 96. It's been such an elite pitch for him this year. Interesting matchup, not just because of the ballpark. We talked about that, even though he's familiar with it. Robleski has said that all the parks in the PCL, you actually look forward to coming to Sacramento. But the A's so far this year have done a pretty good job slugging against left-handed fastballs. is 2-2. Spikes in the dirt. But you see Robleski not going away from what has been a successful and winning formula for him, EK, and that is at the core of the transformation we have seen as he has changed roles from 2025 to 2026. Here comes his payoff. Strike three, swinging once again with a high fastball, and he lets out a roar to boot.
Yeah, that may have just scratched the edge of the top of the zone. If not, again, a high fastball, and Molte unable to catch up to it. And you mentioned it's been basically the same recipe. Yeah, he may tweak a little bit like we saw in Minnesota. He started to throw his changeup a bit more. But the other thing too, the one constant, Dodgers have already scored 5 runs. We talked about it. He is averaging 6.15 runs per game offensively for the Dodgers when he throws.
Ball and a strike for Langoliers. Something you would notice last year as Robleski was in that relief role, he'd go to his card a lot. Wanted to know a lot of information, because of course his brain is wired that way, right? Engineering sort of in his blood, side passion for him, and he really loves to know everything that he can know. But the Dodgers had a really serious conversation and straightforward conversation with him about trying to get back to meat and potatoes, to simplify things. Say, don't worry about what this guy does or what this guy doesn't do or what's going on behind you. What do you do well?
Well, and I think that's a core just for everybody, right? It's what do you do well? And again, this is uniform. We said it the other night. You get out on the mound or you're in that box, you will compete. I mean, that's the bottom line. You can have all these other things, but that's the common ground. Compete, and he just did. Put away Langoliers.
Back-to-back Ks to finish a 1-2-3 third.
Fans can bid right now on incredible memorabilia and exclusive Dodgers experiences, all while supporting programs that help young people thrive both on and off the field. Scan the code or visit Dodgers.com/auction. But you can bid right now on some incredible memorabilia. I promise.
Rushing grounds out on the first pitch of the 4th. Let me give EK a moment to untie the tongue.
Whew. Man.
3rd trip to the plate for Shohei Ohtani.
That was my last read for the evening. Nelly, you got it.
All right. Whatever you need, partner. I'm here for you. Shohei 0 for 2 so far. Another bouncing ball to right side. Beyond the reach of Springs, and Shohei's going to reach. Hustles out an infield hit to continue his hitting streak. Now it's 6 games.
And Springs just unable to get off the mound there, and once he gets by him, there's no hope. Could have easily been 2 pitches, 2 outs, and Springs really needed that.
Right. He's entered this inning with 65 pitches through 3 innings, I beg your pardon, and only 36 of those were strikes. Another ball. It's time to start off Andy Pages, who's 1 for 2 with a base hit and a run scored. Pages with a high fly ball. Center field. Bolte is there. He has some room to make the catch. Recording out number 2.
Hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark and just didn't quite get enough. Came off the bat at 99 miles an hour.
Two outs for Freddie Freeman, who's reached both times tonight and scored twice as well. batting average. You look up and it's creeping towards 300. And he'll continue to do that as he drops a base hit into right center field. Shohei will go from first to third.
Man, he's on a stretch right now, isn't he? 3 times on base. Flipping this thing out there. 77 miles an hour. Wasn't hard hit, but he knows where to find those spaces.
Well, now at 295. Mound visit for Springs. First and third chance for Mookie Betts with 2 down. The Dodgers already leading 5-1.
Well, you got to get to 6, right? I mean, it's
been the
that's
average.
what Robo average, yeah, right? I mean,
guys I'm expecting.
yeah, right.
And then you turn your head and you look at Yama and he's got palms to the sky.
Right, he's like, help a brother out, right?
Betts 1 for 2 so far. First pitch swung on and fly to right, drifting toward the line. Thomas, and he makes the catch. So the Dodgers get 2 on, Strand 2, but still lead by 4. We welcome you back and hit rewind to April 4th, 2016. Dave Roberts winning his first game as a manager for the Dodgers against San Diego in San Diego, and the Dodgers just left Petco Park. And in retrospect, I'm sure it would have been nice for Dave to pick up victory number 1,000 there. But again, it's going to happen, and he's in position to make it happen tonight.
You know, I'll say it, it's a travesty. Something on that list right there. 2016 NL Manager of the Year. The fact that it's only happened one time is I mean, that's not right. And I get it. It's like, oh, okay, well, you know, the organization has some great talent, but what he's done for this organization and how he's handled it, how he's navigated the personalities, the things that this group has had he's been at the forefront. He's taken all the bullets and done a heck of a job. You really couldn't ask for a better person, baseball wise, personality wise, and just the way to represent this organization than that man, Dave Roberts.
Robo is rolling. That's 3 straight strikeouts, 6 in the game, 1 gone in the 4th. Kirsten is down in the dugout to add some more on Doc.
Yeah, Stephen. Well, that's been the big discussion this afternoon with Dave Roberts approaching 1,000 career wins, and all of the players, when they were discussing just what a remarkable coach he is, it all went to about, yes, there are so many stars in this clubhouse, there's so much talent, and people assume that it must be easy to manage a group like this. But Miguel Rojas, I think, said it really well. With the talent does come a lot of pressure on a manager like Dave Roberts. When the team wins, of course, it's on the players, but when they lose, it's on him. And he said that he handles it with such grace and understanding. But also it's how he brings everyone together. These are players and these are superstars who they come in and yes, they know they're the best, but they know they have to play for each other. And that is the standard that Dave Roberts has set. And it's just everyone else following his lead, guys.
Yeah, Kirsten, at the core for Roberts is communication. You ask anybody in that clubhouse, player or staff. Dino Ebel spent so many years with Mike Scioscia in Anaheim. Said, all right, you work with Soch, and now you've been with Doc a long time. You know, what stands out about, Dave is he's close to 1,000. It's like there's a power to the way he communicates, and the work is done in the clubhouse before every game. Every player is able to show up knowing that he has their back. And I said, okay, well, you have Soch and Dave, and I think when most people hear, oh, the manager has the player's back. As Heim charges up to right field, Tucker on the warning track, reaches up, and he makes the grab. Nicely done for out number 2. You hear, okay, a manager that has a player's back probably gets run a lot. And Dino saying, no, it doesn't have to be that way. But that was a similarity that he has seen in the great managers throughout, is that they're always communicating.
I think Mookie said it best, and I've never heard it quite described this way. But he said, talking about Dave, he's like my baseball dad. And that speaks volumes, because it describes what you just mentioned. That's relationship-wise. And I think that's more important than anything in baseball right now. It's the communication and the relationships. And he's done a Hall of Fame job. And his resume is not complete.
A 1-2-3-4 for Robleski. Still 5-1 Dodgers on to the 5th. Back-to-back world champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Dodgers 5, A's 1, top of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez, Kyle Tucker, and Tommy Edman due up. Jeffrey Springs still out there. He needed just 7 pitches to get through the top of the 4th inning. 5 batters, 7 total pitches.
How about that? There are 2 hits and it only took 7 pitches. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's an anomaly.
With a big swing tonight is in the hole for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman's 3-run homer in the 3rd. Popped up. Wind blowing it back into the outfield, and Corona Grauer again came in and had to fall back, this time diving to make the catch. As you see some of the conditions here at Sutter Health Park.
I mean, he's made 2 routine pop-ups highlight plays. Like I said, the GPS has not been great, but holy geez, the final catch, athletic as heck. He's like, get me out of here. I've seen enough of this.
Does somebody turn off the wind?
Mix in a ground ball.
Tucker walked and scored in the 3rd. Grounds one over to Corona Grauer.
There we go.
2 outs, nobody on. Performance Spotlight is turned on. Unit sponsored by your Southern California Nissan dealers. Tommy Edman flashing the leather at 3rd, and then showing the lumber. Second longest home run in Edman's career. It's another one hard. This one on the ground through the left side. A 2-out single to continue the 5th.
The changeup, and Tommy stays back, able to shoot it out the left field. 93 off the bat.
After going 0 for 4 on Sunday and having Monday off, another multi-hit game for Edman. First pitch strike on Rojas. Edman caught off first base, springs through over, and Kurtz dropped the glove down with the Dodgers challenge. No. They play on. Halfway home in Sacramento, the Dodgers still lead 5-1.
On July 10th, purchase a special ticket pack and take home an exclusive Black Heritage Night jersey. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more information.
Justin Robleski with 6 strikeouts the first 4 innings, and quickly ahead 0-2 on Colby Thomas.
You take a look at where those strikeouts are taking place. A couple of them clearly out of the zone. 4 of them with the 4-seamer, 2 with that slider.
Oh, threw in that new sweeper, and it's called a ball. The Dodgers don't challenge here in the bottom of the 5th. So Justin Robleski came up and he had a sweeper in his arsenal. So it's not a new pitch per se, but how he's throwing it certainly is. And this was one that he threw to Luke Keeschel in Minnesota. Push to right. Tucker is there. So the way he was throwing his old sweeper, he kind of had to change his throw, how he was delivering it. And so Mark Pryor, Connor McGinnis, if you have to do that to throw a pitch, they would rather you not throw it at all, because then you're putting maybe a different stress on your body. You can throw yourself out of sync, out of whack. So they were able, Connor McGinnis is the best at this, able to design a pitch where Robleski did not have to change his throw, his arm angle. As Muncy grounds one down into the left field corner. They'll have extra bases with 1 out in the 5th.
Well, this is a curveball right here, and just leaves it up. Tommy Edman making a valiant effort. He's made 2 great plays down there already this evening. This ball just hit a little too hard, just past the outstretched dive. 100 miles an hour.
70th pitch of the night. Ball 1 down and in on Williams. So the genesis of that sweeper, they were kind of tweaking the grip, mixes it into his bullpen before the Minnesota outing, and Robo was like, hey, that felt pretty good, that looked pretty good. Jackie Robinson's back there saying, like, yeah, like, and the pitching staff and the coaches have to say, all right, we get it, you like it, calm down, need to wait. And so they're going through that outing, and earlier Keeschel drew a walk on a pitch, and comes up again later, and Robleski, Robinson, like, yeah, now's the time. And it was a ball, and then a strike, as you saw the reaction from Keeschel. Over in San Diego, and Robleski's like, hey, yeah, I got an exclusive for you on the broadcast. Got a new pitch. All right. Dipped into the glove, strike 3, and punch out number 7 for Robleski.
Went back to what's got him here, and that's that slider. Again, something that's been a common theme or has happened quite a bit. A lot of strikeouts on pitches out of the zone.
Robo just got you a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow to Jack in the Box in Los Angeles. Got to buy a large drink first. Strike 1 fouled away. Number 9 spot, Kuroda Grauer. Ground ball to short. Betts over. And the double is stranded. Another 0 put up there by Robleski. "64 years ago today at Dodger Stadium, Sandy Koufax no-hit the Mets. 13 strikeouts, 5 walks. And you can see Sandy, he erased the bottom of the chalkboard there. That was his batting line. He was 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Couple ground balls to Maury Wills to finish it. Ball 1 to Miguel Rojas starting the 6th. 5-1 Dodgers against the A's. That's how the game ended for Koufax. How did it start? Koufax, he struck out the Hall of Famer Richie Ashburn, Rod Cannell, and Felix Mantilla in the first on 9 pitches. An immaculate inning to begin a no-hitter. Anytime a no-hitter in Sierra baseball has featured an immaculate inning, it was Koufax's first no-hitter. It would not be his last. He finished his career with 4. That includes a perfect game in 1965. Rojas tags one to left. Long gone. A home run for home.
Gets a slider right here, and there's a no-doubter. Came off the bat at 105. He knew it right when he hit it. So did the left fielder.
Third home run of the season for Rojas, second in the last 11 games. Continues to play with the heaviest of hearts. His wife and kids still in Venezuela. Been able to get them home. The consulate hasn't yet opened following the earthquakes and the devastating tragedy there. Able to communicate with them every day, but desperately wants to see him back again. Rushing flies out, 1 away in the 6th. Springs to Ohtani. Ball 1. Bullpen active for the A's.
Yeah, Springs, that home run was his 24th he's allowed this year. That's 12 in June.
9 consecutive starts with at least 1 long ball allowed by Springs.
Well, again, this is not a pitching conducive ballpark, and I think he had a start or 2 in Las Vegas as well.
Three and 0.
Wow.
Shohei tried to send one to the moon. Challenges him with a fastball. Another swinging strike. Full count.
Shohei not being shy, trying to put number 25 on Springs for home runs this year.
Upstairs, ball 4. He'll take his base. And that's going to be all for Jeffrey Springs. Elvis Alvarado will come in. 1 on, 1 out in the 6th after Rojas made it 6-1. Baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get fired up with the Hot Ones Munchie Meal. Bats staying hot in Sacramento. Dodgers won 9-3 last night. They lead 6-1 here tonight. Right-hander Elvis Alvarado will come in to face Andy Pages with Ohtani aboard and 1 out.
Yeah, with this kid, you start swinging right now, because he's going to rush it up there. 99 sinker. No. Ugh.
You want to get down there and take a couple hacks?
No, no, no. Sit up here and talk about how easy it is to hit. Geez, why didn't you hit that?
Hit on the ground to third. Muncy. The turn. Not in time. So Pages takes the place of Ohtani. Now 2 away. Freddie Freeman trying to stay perfect tonight. Walk in the first, double in the third, a base hit in the fourth. Four-seam fastball at 99. Since falling behind 3-2 last night, the Dodgers have outscored the A's 13-2. Goes to the slider. Strike 2.
Four-seamer. The slider's coming in about 88, 89. Talk about the four-seamer, the sinker. And we'll mix in a split just for fun once in a while.
There's the triple digits. Another 0-2. Sails up. Saw a shark in Sacramento.
Just looking for victories in that dugout.
A lot of those even number markers in front of the Dodgers. Robleski can get victory number 10 today. Dave Roberts, we talked about, can get number 1,000. Ohtani, a couple home runs shy of 300. Mookie Betts, a few stolen bases shy of 200.
Shoot, the way Freddie's swinging the bat, I feel like he's going to get to 3,000 next week.
This is the 8th pitch that Freeman will see from Alvarado. Fly to center field, and to get enough. Bolte on the warning track. One stranded, but one in. Rojas with a leadoff shot. Now a 5-run lead for LA. How about Justin Robleski? More of the same we've seen basically all throughout 2026. Adding an all-star caliber resume.
I think more than anything, though, this evening, it's stuck out is the whiff rate. Almost 30% this evening, and you know he's among the lowest of all baseball.
There you go, another whiff. This is the third time through the order now. Bolte, Langoliers, and Kurtz on the schedule. Warm in the 6th.
mentioned, he's got Bolte twice, and both of them have been fastballs up out of the zone. Got to do it right here, don't you?
Tries the sweeper, misses low, full count.
There we go.
High fastball, another swinging strikeout of Bolte. He has 3 of Robleski's 8 Ks.
High fastball. Let's finish the rest of that sentence. Out of the zone. And it's worked 3 times this evening. And good job by Rush and Robo to just keep going at that spot.
Now facing Langoliers, 1 for 2, a single, run scored and a strikeout. This one high in the air to left center field. Pages feeling for the wall, and he makes the catch. You can see Pages holding his right hand up early, because as we've experienced walking here at Sutter Health Park, it is a deeper warning track.
Robo's like, oh man, come on.
The dimensions on Sutter Health Park, Dodgers' first trip here, and if the A's schedule holds, it'll be the only trip here, as they plan to open up in Las Vegas in 2028.
Robo's got 5 strikeouts tonight on pitches out of the zone, a career high. Looking for number 6 right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 9 Ks for Robleski and 6 strong.
The first 40,000 fans on July 4th will take home a commemorative 250th coin presented by Budweiser. Stay after the game for a fireworks show. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more information.
Justin Robleski has just matched his career high in strikeouts, 9 so far tonight, and he does not appear to be done yet, based on how he went into the Dodger dugout and was greeted there. 87 pitches through 6 innings.
Well, you figure, I mean, the way that he's been throwing, they haven't been really any intense innings. You see Hartley taking the hill for the A's. But going back to Robo, you've got a bullpen game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's been in control.
Betts to left. Meneses back. Still back. Reaches out, and the ball drops between him and Bolte. And so it's a leadoff double for Mookie, his second hit of the night.
Now, not a lot of communication out there, or maybe some miscommunication. You see that ball that bounces on the dirt. You see both of them there. Not a great look. Mookie will take it though.
Now Teoscar Hernandez can make it hurt. Dodgers with 2 runs in the first. A Betts base hit and a Teo sac fly. Tommy Edman 3-run homer in the third, and then a Miguel Rojas solo blast in the 6th. 3 balls, no strikes for Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. 32 ribbies in 53 games. Hart leaps 3-0. Upstairs, ball 4.
Dodgers 2 for 8 this evening with runners in scoring position. Still put up 6 runs on the board.
In the dirt, well picked by Langoliers. Ball 1 to Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Feels like the Dodgers are one big swing, a big inning away from putting this in the refrigerator. 1-2. The score holds. It'll be victory number 1,000 for Dave Roberts. He'd be the fastest to 1,000 in the modern era. Cap Anson got 1K in his 1,641st decision. It was in 1893. Two and 2 on Tucker. Dave Roberts' record entering this game, 999 and 606. Roberts will be the 4th Dodger manager to 1,000 wins. Wilbert Robinson was the first to do it. The last 2, Tommy Lasorda in 1988, Walter Alston in 1965. Common thread for those 2 years. At the end of the year, the Dodgers won the World Series.
The crazy thing about Walter Alston, 1-year contracts.
Tucker lines out to right. Betts tagging from second, running to third. The throw beats him, but he's in there safely.
That throw hit him. Felt like that throw hit him and the kind of bounced off of him, or no? So the way that ball was coming in, I thought he was going to be out. I think that ball hit him because he was cooked.
Oh yeah,
the ball hit the helmet. Otherwise, yeah. That's athleticism. Yeah, he was. Yeah, that wasn't going to end up well.
Heads up, base run.
Right there to them. Be at the Comedy Store.
Edman slashes it to left. Meneses has it fall in front of him. Betts will score. It's the 4th run driven in by Tommy Edman tonight.
Tommy does a nice job of shooting the ball the other way. Meneses having a tough defensive inning. Just trying to keep that ball in front of him. Remember that ball that Betts hit to start the inning hit the dirt in between he and Bolte, center fielder, in left center.
Rojas, who homered his last time up, in the dirt. Weeks between Langoliers and an extra base for both Hernandez and Edman.
Rojas gets a hold of this pitch, and again, we talked about it at the beginning of the show. If you're left-handed out there and Miguel Rojas is in the box, you're in trouble. Cute little dance by Miguel and Possum right there.
Infield comes in for the A's. For Meneses, by the way, I believe this is his first or second game in left field. A first baseman or a DH. Kind of tracks based on what we've seen out there tonight. (7-1) Dodgers in the 7th, looking for more. The 3-0 Rojas high in the air to center field. Bolte underneath. Betts tagging from third, and he will score. It's a sacrifice fly. Mark at 8.
This Dodger offense just keeps rolling, and we've seen it in so many different ways, whether it's the long ball, whether it's the sacrifice fly, whether it's hitting with runners in scoring position. I mean, there's just a variety of ways that this offense beats you. And they're multi-dimensional.
Strike one on Dalton Rushing.
Dodgers already have 27 hits in this series. 92 hits on this trip. I mean, you want to talk about RVS and Aaron Bates doing some coaching this trip. Hitting guys have been just doing it, huh? Spending time in the cage, reading reports. Holy jeez. There they are. Vizcaíno, I mean, not only throwing BP to everybody, but getting a few rounds of golf in this trip as well. Look at RBS still coaching. I mean, it really is a credit, though, to what those guys have done. And it's constant. You know, never satisfied, always trying to get better.
Another one skips away from Langoliers. And the A's gift the Dodgers another 90 feet. Rushing with a base hit to right. Another one across. 9-1 LA.
Dodgers just continuing to battle, not giving away any pitches or at bats. Rush getting on the board this evening.
Now every Dodger starter has reached base safely tonight. Only one without a hit is Tucker, though he has walked and scored. And Teoscar Hernandez as well. Two outs in the 7th. Hartley to Ohtani. Grounded right to Kurtz, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers with another crooked number. 3 in the 7th. Time to stretch. Brought to you by Sit and Sleep, SoCal's most trusted mattress store. Back-to-back world champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires. Dodgers up big 9-1 on the other side of the 7th inning stretch. Once again, Justin Robleski out there. Strike one on Heim. Robleski trying to do something tonight that only one other Dodger has done in the last 12 years. And that's picking up his 10th win before the start of July. The other Dodger, another lefty. Want to guess? Strike three and a new career high for Robleski. That's number 10. And the Shark is feasting in Sacramento.
Living up top in the zone. All right, you got to tell everybody who that pitcher is.
It's Clayton Kershaw.
Oh.
Oh.
You got to say that, though. I mean, not everybody maybe at home may know that.
Fair. Right. Clayton Kershaw, the only Dodger in the last dozen years to get 10 wins before the end of June. He did it 3 times,
yeah, right.
2016, 2017, and 2023. And there's the Shark gesture we were talking about earlier. Jams Meneses, who fights a base hit into left. Launched high in the air, left center field, back and gone. Colby Thomas with a towering 2-run homer, and it's now 9-3. Thomas, who entered this series colder than ice cold, has gone deep in back-to-back games.
They got a curveball last night from Lauer. This is a slider right here. You mentioned home run to right center, and that one well hit. Really, 424 feet. Came off the bat at 105. I mean, again, the way Robo has pitched tonight, I mean, it's been just short of perfect. Again, in this ballpark, he's limited the hits and the run scoring opportunities. He's been dominant with the swing and miss.
Getting ready for his 100th pitch of the game. This is in the dirt. Pitch 101. He struck him out. Robleski dials it up to 11, extending a new career high in Ks.
The one thing that's been consistent for Robo, besides the swing and miss, is where he's been getting it. This one again at the top part of the zone, and these A's hitters have been unable to catch up to that pitch.
To center field, and it'll drop down. Another bloop base hit in the 7th inning for the A's, this time for Alika Williams. proceed. Yep, all right, got it.
Gotta believe this is the last hitter regardless.
It's the 5th time this season that Robleski has thrown at least 100 pitches in a game. Just underscoring how important he has been. EK, what did you call him?
Most valuable.
Yep.
And again, it's not that, you know, he's got the best numbers, or, you know, I'm taking anything away from Yama or Shohei, but most valuable in the sense that what was expected of him and what he is producing, that's the greatest delta, without question, of anybody on this staff.
And the expectations you talk about more external. His number 70 knew internally what he was capable of, and he has shown that this year. Full count for Kuroda Grauer.
All right, you got to go with what got you here. You go to the fastball, top part of the zone, and let's see what happens.
Challenging him upstairs with a fastball.
Do it again.
First Dodger with at least 11 Ks since Blake Snell last September. Pitch 109. Spoiled. Okay, fouls it off his foot.
Back foot. Oof. .110th pitch of the evening coming right now.
Most he's thrown in his career. Does it finish the job? Fly ball to right field. Kyle Tucker waiting on it. 7 complete for Justin Robleski. Back world champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, serving up handcrafted pizza, crispy fried chicken, and famous Mojo potatoes since 1954. Into the 8th in Sacramento, 9-3 Dodgers. High fives, handshakes, and hugs waiting for Justin Robleski and Shark Fins after 7 innings. New career high in pitches thrown, 110. And strikeouts recorded with 11. Drop down for Pages and a leadoff base hit. And EK, to your point about Robleski being the most valuable member of the Dodgers staff in 2026, they take it to another level. What he has done has given the ailing Dodger arms, Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow, the luxury of time. Robleski has posted reliably and has dealt. This is the 6th time he has gone at least 7 innings. That's tied with Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the most such outings this year as a Dodger. And so you have those big dollar aces who have been hurting for a while. But because of what Justin Robleski, Eric Lauer more recently have done, those guys are able to say, all right, we can wait till we're 100% right to come back.
Well, you can take it even a step further in that not only is he allowing those guys to take their time, but he's also saved the heck out of the bullpen.
1000%.
With the way that he's pitched. The 18th time this year that a Dodger starting pitcher has gone 7+ innings. They did it all of 20 times last year.
Two balls and 2 strikes for Freeman. His closest friends and locker mates, Evan Sheehan right next to him. Reddy not throwing away a plate appearance here, battling with a full count. Hart leaves 8th pitch. Pulled foul again. Again. That's 9. They're up 9-3, top of the 8th. Freddie's already got 2 hits tonight.
Said it before, one of his greatest qualities and one of the most difficult things to do. He plays every single pitch, whether it's up at the plate, out in the field, on the bases, never takes a pitch off.
Another foul ball. More rounds of applause in the Dodger dugout. On the 11th pitch, Raymond rifles a ball to right field, hustling after it. Thomas, he jumps and he hauls it in to rob Freddie of a hit. Excellent at bat, ends with an excellent catch in right.
I mean, that was a heck of an athletic move right there. That catch just throws his body glove up in the air. Freddie's not showing any motion, but inside he's going, you got to be kidding me. I bust my tail like that up at the plate, and then you throw that out there? It's a double all over it.
That's groundsman to third. It eats up Muncy and gets to the outfield. Paez had the Jets on the entire way and goes first to third on a base hit to left. Gets a pat on the back from Dino Ebel at third. And Mookie has a 3-hit ball game.
His ball not all hit all that hard. 88. I mean, that ball should be made. That play should be made. It's see how they score that. They score that a hit. Yep, base hit. Hartley not having a lot of fun out there. Saw earlier in the game, Mookie had that ball that was hit to left field and hit on the warning track between the left fielder and center fielder. That ball right there. That's 2 for 2, though. We'll take it.
Foul ball for Teoscar Hernandez, strike one. The next two spots in the order for the Dodgers, the two looking for their first hit, Teo and Tucker. But they've been factors in other ways. Hernandez with a sacrifice fly, a walk and a run. Tucker with a walk and a run. Strike three.
Kyle looking to get on the board this evening. Got that one walk. Good line out his last time up.
Out in front of a slider, 0-2. Big hard 1-1.
I mean, this game seems like it's just so out of hand, right? The Dodgers are just killing, but it's a 6-run ball game, which, yes, that's a nice lead, but not in this ballpark.
Check swing, no swing. So 3 balls and a strike for Kyle.
Can't take those challenges with you. A's have 2. Got to keep the Dodgers where they're at.
Skied left field side. Long run for Meneses. He makes it over in time. Record the final out of the A's. The Dodgers come up empty. Still 9-3.
Don't forget to tune in after the game for Access Sportsnet Dodgers, presented by Mercury Insurance. Like that K Shark from Jay Hare.
Dodgers call to the bullpen, brought to you by Jacoby and Myers. Brock Stewart replaces Justin Robleski. Dodgers working with a 9-3 lead. A broken bat flare to second. One hops to Rojas. One pitch, one out for Stewart.
.93-mile-an-hour sinker. It got a lot of handle right there. You see Brock very good against right-handers. Just need to get some innings out there, right? 4 innings so far this year, 4 strikeouts. But man, that thing just bears in on the right-handed hitters.
There's another righty up there with Langoliers. Strike one. So the final line for Justin Robleski tonight: 7 innings, 3 runs, 7 hits, including 1 homer, 0 walks, and a new career high 11 strikeouts. 110 pitches, a new career benchmark. And in line for a 10th victory.
You just can't say enough about what Robo did. Look at that.
Zach making a play. Matt
Yeah.
making a play.
Yeah, Matt.
See, this is where Matt's position at the top of Sutter Health Park. Yes. I mean, the whole crowd was turning and looking back. Everybody had their arms up. It's like, who made the play? Matt did.
Fired up.
That's awesome. Fly to left center. Pages does the job. 2 away. The bullpen going to work. A reminder for those who might have missed the news earlier on this Tuesday. It'll be a bullpen game tomorrow in the series finale for the Dodgers. Team making the decision to push back Shohei Ohtani, who is slated to go in the finale. Shohei will now be starting pitcher Friday night at home against the Padres. Count on Kurtz, who's probably next to Bolte the happiest that Robleski's no longer pitching. Over 3 with 3 Ks.
Dodgers have done a nice job against Kurtz, so look at his numbers, and obviously a lethal hitter. But so far in the series, 1 for 7, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and that one hit was that full swinging bunt that went about 15 feet in front of the plate. Kept him at bay so far.
It's a 2-out walk. Stewart needs one more strike to get out of the 8th. And he's got it. K's Heim strands the walk, keeps it 9-3. It's been humming. 7 runs per game
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and everybody's been doing it. And I think more than anything, it's the way they've been doing it, whether it's grinding 2-strike base hits, whether it's hitting the ball out of the ballpark, whether it's just flipping stuff out there, making contact and finding some green grass.
That's a 4-hit game for Tommy Edman.
But that's the thing that makes this offense so difficult to defend, because they are multi-dimensional. I mean, they can eyeball you to heck, draw walks. I mean, you go that first inning tonight, Andy Pye has had a great at-bat, 9-pitch at-bat. Freddie follows it up by challenging a pitch, gets down to first base. Mookie base hit, sacrifice fly. I mean, it just so many ways.
Ball and a strike on Rojas. He's driven in runs in each of his last 2 plate appearances, and a solo homer in the 6th, a sac fly in the 7th. He had been 4 for 5, his 6th career 4-hit game. Rojas bounces it to short. A 1 and 2. 6-4-3 double play, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Wyatt Mills warming for the bottom half of this inning. Dalton rushing 1 for 4 with an RBI single. It came his last time up. Made it 9-1. He's got 2 on a Colby Thomas home run. Thomas now playing in left. Meneses out of the game. Lawrence Butler comes off the bench and is playing right. This will be the final out of the top half of the 9th. The Dodgers 3 outs away, giving Dave Roberts victory 1000. Scoring 9 runs on 17 hits on Monday. The Dodgers have 9 runs on 14 hits in Tuesday's game. Need 3 more outs to add to Dave Roberts' Hall of Fame resume as a manager.
And it just keeps getting longer and longer. I mean, it really is remarkable with what he has accomplished. And again, a lot of it, I don't think it's really appreciated enough. I think people take it for granted. And I mean, those of us that have been around him and been in, around baseball know the difficult job that he's had. And again, you couldn't create a perfect person or a more perfect person for this role. Baseball smarts, people person, great in the community, great communicator, so many different things. And it's continuing to go and go and go.
Welcome back, Wyatt Mills. Another stint with the Dodgers. Jonathan Hernandez was designated for assignment. 5th appearance in the majors this year with LA for Mills. And of all the managers with at least 1,000 wins, you're not going to find more than one with a winning percentage above 600. It'd be Joe McCarthy, Hall of Famer, win percentage 615. Dave Roberts, 622. A.J. Hinch of the Tigers, formerly of the Astros, picked up his 1,000th win as a manager last night. Obviously, there's qualifiers there, including just the pure number of games managed.
Way to get out of that one, Nelly.
Strike 3, 1 gone for Mills.
You know, I think I would say that he is, you know, he stayed the same throughout, but I think that would be doing a disservice because he has evolved, Dave has, and he's gotten better and better at everything across the board. And it could have been very easy. You know, you win a world championship, you have success, you know, just think, hey, I've got it figured out. And that's one of the things that he's not afraid to continue to learn. And it's not, we're not just talking baseball savvy. We're talking about relationship-wise, communication-wise. I mean, that's the one thing about it. He knows that he can continue to get better and better and better and learn more and more.
And that's something that Max Muncy told Kirsten last night after the games. Like, Dave has seen a lot of the Dodgers grow up, but the players have also seen him grow up and evolve as a manager. Strike 1 called on the pinch hitting Carlos Cortez. And strike 2. Gets him staring at a slider. Cortez is going to throw out a challenge. As you said earlier, can't take them home with you. The A's have 2 left. They're going to lose 1 here.
The call's confirmed. The pitch has been strike. The Athletics have 1 challenge remaining.
It's the 14th strikeout for the Dodgers staff tonight. Robleski had 11. Stewart with 1 and Mills with 2. Swinging strike 1 on Max Muncy. Mills 1-1. Tails in. Dave, you got it. 1,000, Dave. Fan screaming in Sacramento. 1 strike away from getting it officially. And now the Dodger fans have come out in full force to Sacramento. Rise at Sutter Health Park. He struck him out. That's a win for LA. That's 1,000 for Dave Roberts. The fastest manager in modern baseball history to hit 1K. The 4th Dodger manager and the 69th all-time.
I think something you got to note right there is Doc immediately, who does he go and congratulate? And all the staff and all the people that have been with him. And yes, the players have provided him this opportunity, but those are the guys that are with him day in and day out. They live with his struggles. And of course, yes, these are the guys that made it all happen right there.
That first hug between two incredible humans who are forever linked together. That was Dave Roberts and Miguel Rojas, and the last one at the end of the line, Shohei Ohtani. Kirsten Watson with Dave Roberts.
Thank you, Stephen. Well, Dave, first I have to say congratulations. 1,000 manager.
There's the handshake.
It's here. 1,000 career wins as a manager. That is such a remarkable achievement. You immediately looked over to your wife, Tricia, just to have this moment with her. How special is that for you personally?
It's great. You know, she came up from San Diego, and some friends came up here, and that was great. And you know, honestly, I just have a lot of gratitude. You know, we're up here in Sacramento, and there's so many Dodger fans here. You know, you hear "Let's go Dodgers" all night long, and for them to be here to see us win, and for me to celebrate 1,000, it's a lot of people, honestly, Kirsten. And the fans obviously supported me through a lot of stuff, the front office, the coaches, and most importantly, the players. So 1,000 wins, but I think honestly is that I've built a lot of great relationships and poured into a lot of players, and so this is for all of them, and this is certainly not an individual achievement.
Ahead of the game, the players were talking so much about you and praising just the type of manager that you are. And even what you just said there, how you have leaned so much into them as men, as athletes. How important was that when you started your managerial career to lean into your players?
It's everything, and obviously everyone's chasing wins and championships, certainly when you put this uniform on, but I think it starts from building relationships, and over 11 years, man, I've built a lot of great relationships with the coaches, with the fan base, and obviously the players. So it's been a lot of fun, and what a ride, and you know, we'll keep adding on.
You had your first one in San Diego. Of course, you probably wanted 1,000 to be there as well, and since we were there on this road trip. But what do you think you're going to remember most about just picking up 1,000 here in Sacramento?
You know what? It's a little bittersweet. One of my best friends is in the other dugout, Mark Kotze, so I know he didn't want to give me be here for 1,000 wins, but yeah, I would have loved to have done it in San Diego, but 1,000 wins, that's still a good body of work.
And it happened to be a very good baseball game from your players. What do you think just stood out to you about this win from your guys?
Robo was great. You know, I just love the way he takes the ball, and there's a lot of conviction behind everything he does, a lot of intent. And today, Tommy threw out 4 hits, homered. Miggy homered. Freddie just continues to, you know, amaze and do great things. The defense sparkled, and we did a lot of things well. And so right now we're playing good baseball.
Dave, congratulations. 1,000 career wins as a manager is what an achievement. So congratulations from all of us to you.
All right, thanks, Kirsten. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Stephen, back to you.
Thank you, Kirsten. And our thanks to Dave Roberts for his time in that moment shared with the Dodger fans here in Sacramento. "1,000 wins in the rear view, many more ahead for Doc." Yes. We'll have a chance to see the Dodgers finish off a sweep tomorrow, as they'll throw a bullpen game in the series finale. Access Sportsnet Dodgers is standing by to talk about the benchmarks reached tonight. 1,000 for Roberts, victory number 10 for Justin Robleski, and number 56 on the season for the Dodgers. For Eric Karros, Kirsten Watson, and our second to none crew, I'm Stephen Nelson. Thanks for watching. Join us for the road trip finale tomorrow.